What is up guys, and welcome to what is one of my very first YouTube videos. I'm obsessed with YouTube at the moment. I absolutely love the quality of content out there, and I'm excited to bring you some awesome content all around how to strike the balance between life and fat loss, particularly if you're a mum or a busy working woman who is just overwhelmed with confusion. So I am going to insert some clips here to show you what you can expect within my channel, and I will get to see you more in the rest of this video. So my name is Ria. I am a mum of two young boys, Harry who is 6, nearly 7, and Mason who is 1.5. I'm married to my very lovely husband Andy, and I will soon be 33. Although I actually had someone knock at the door the other day who thought I was just a daughter, and they asked to see my mum, so taking like props that I obviously look really young. Job is that I'm a personal trainer and I'm also an online coach. I work with women, specifically busy mums and career women that want to find the balance between life and fat loss, and also maintaining their health, their fitness, and most importantly their wellness. So like I said, I PT not as much anymore because most of my time is spent doing online content and running my program Eat Yourself Lean. So that is something I'm super passionate about, which I'm sure I'll probably get the chance to talk to you about in future videos. It's not really for today. The reason I'm so passionate about helping women strike that balance is because I didn't really get into fitness myself until I was like 28, after I'd had Harry. And I was doing a job that was completely different at the time, and I've never really been a particularly fit person. I love my food, I love my drink, and I don't really love getting up early to train. So I have fortunately found ways to make it work for me, and that is what I really enjoy helping other women with. I really love to help them break the diet cycle and find ways that fit their lifestyle and that make them feel amazing. So I'm hoping that through my channel I can share the ways that I found to live a healthier lifestyle, to make meal prep easy, to make working out easy, to balance it all with working, to balance it all with being a mum. I just want to share all the things that I've learned, the helpful tips that I use, so that you guys can implement them too into your life, so that you don't have to either be on or on a diet, and it can just become your new normal. So I was thinking that because today is the first video on my YouTube channel, I would do 5 fun facts. So like I said, you can get to know me a little bit more, get to know what I'm about, and yeah, maybe I'll give you a bit of a laugh at the same time. So let's get into it. So number 1, I used to be, and I cringe at saying this, I used to be a health and safety consultant in a construction site. So can you imagine how that went down? Loads of burly builders obviously wanted to take instructions from not only a health and safety person, but a girl that probably looks 10 years younger than she actually is. So that was my job, and I just fell into it because I was unluckily made redundant when I was pregnant with Harry, but fortunately someone offered to train me up in health and safety, so I couldn't really go and find another job at that point, so I was really lucky to get offered that opportunity, and I ended up like traipsing around construction sites 7 months pregnant. So I look back and laugh at it now, but this is why I wanted to explain this to you, because like I said, this hasn't always been my life. I was doing that up until a few years ago, and then the more I got into fitness, the more I got the bug for helping other people, I decided to retrain and become a personal trainer. So yeah, that was life before fitness. Number 2 is that I am a massive foodie. Like seriously, I'm a greedy pig. I love chocolate, I love pizza, I love wine, I love gin and tonic, I love eating out. Like, I feel that food is very social, so this is why I'm all about helping people find slightly healthier alternatives or simple swaps that they can make so that they can still go out and have that social life, because like, food is love. It definitely is love in my eyes, and I can't be like restrictive. It just doesn't work for me, so I just have to find that balance, and that's what I find other women want. They just want to find the ways that they can eat chocolate and they can drink wine still, but it's in moderation and they can still achieve their goals. Fact number 3, and if you follow me on any of my other social media platforms, you will know this already. I used to prance around stage for a couple of years in a little sparkly red bikini, and again, kind of cringe a little bit about it, but it led me to where I was today, and it taught me a hell of a lot. So that was a couple of years of my life spent being on quite a restrictive diet and a very strict training plan. And I also talk about how I come out of that with a very disordered pattern of eating, and for a long time I struggled with binge eating hugely, and at the time I never spoke about it because I was really embarrassed, but I do realise that there's so many other women that go through the same thing, people that have been stuck in the diet cycle that, you know, they can't just stop at one cake or one biscuit, or one cheat day turns into a cheat weekend. So it is something I talk about more, and it is something I educate people on how they can break that cycle. But yeah, I wouldn't be doing that anymore, I don't think. I enjoy my life as it is. I enjoy being able to do all the things I want to do, you know, however that may be. I want to train, or whether I want to eat out, or whether I've got holidays or travel. I don't want to restrict that anymore. Sitting around in a bikini getting extremely tanned up is not something I will be doing anymore. I just don't feel like I need to prove that to myself anymore. Fact number 4 is that I am disgustingly competitive, and maybe maybe that is why no one wants to be on my team during our Christmas family games. Like seriously, I take it too far all the time. I've realised when I look back at the things that I've been into throughout my childhood, I can't do anything without competing. Like, everything has to be a competition, and it's not very healthy, and it's something I'm working on. So yeah, no one play games with me, because I will take all the fun out of it. Fact number 5, and it's not really a fun fact, but it's something I like to share because it helps a lot of the clientele that I've worked with, is that I have actually had both of my children by C-section. So not only have I done a lot of work in my programming with looking to rehab the core post-pregnancy, I also do a lot of work around body image and accepting your new body image, because I'm not going to sit there and say that I'm fat, because I definitely don't think that I am, but my tummy is not flat. It will never be perfectly flat, and I do have that pouch and that envelope of skin where the scar is puckered, and it's like worse second time round. So there's a lot of accepting that has to go on. You know, if I got to a really low percentage of body fat, I would definitely be able to minimise that, but that in turn would mean a lot of restriction. So it's nicer just to accept like your new body and start to learn to love the skin you're in at the moment. So yeah, both my little boys come into the world by C-section. I do feel slightly robbed that I wasn't ever able to birth them naturally. And I still have these feelings of guilt and almost like a little bit of inadequacy, which I know is really stupid, but I think that other mums that have had C-sections do sometimes feel like that. So yeah, that's something I'll probably talk about more as we go on as well. So guys, that wraps up my fun 5 facts I'd love to know if there's anything that you want to know about, please comment below. If you like the channel, if you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button. It will be that big red button somewhere. I'll work out how to put a little icon in. Help to support my channel, and that will help me to know that I'm putting out the type of content that you guys actually want to see. So for now, I will see you in the next video.